Hi, Barry. Okay, it is evaluation day, and here we are. I have your 6105 here. I had to go in and reinstall this balance. It had been taken out and installed incorrectly so that it wasn't meshing with the pallet forks and the watch wouldn't run. The watch now runs because I did this. So I wanted to check the numbers. And the numbers are surprisingly decent for an understored original watch. I mean, obviously the amplitude is low and we have a little bit of beat error, but overall it's decent. And we can see the signal's relatively clean. It's a little wobbly. But I mean, for a watch that has had enough moisture in it to do that to the winding weight, hey man, that's pretty outstanding. Gotta love Seiko. I'll keep running under the most dire circumstances. So let's do this. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's that. Let's do that. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. Yeah, you've had a lot of moisture inside. All this crazy pitting. Enough moisture to do this to the winding weight, but the dial is just beautiful. The hand's obviously a challenge, but the dial's great. The watch had a lot of miles on it. You can see this line of brassing, or maybe you can or you can't, right around the winding weight here. The lower mainspring arbor port is worn enough that the barrel is tipping up to the point that it is contacting the underneath of the train bridge. So that is, yeah, it's super duper floppy. If you look at the screw right here, see all that movement? Yeah, the lower mainspring arbor port is jacked up. It's very worn. But we can repair it. We install a jewel in there. We machine out the ovaled out port. We machine that out. We press in a jewel, and all of that problem goes away, which is good. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to replace this mainspring, this winding weight. That's just junk because it's going to keep shedding metal. It's just we can't have that at all. That's got to go away. So we're going to need to do that. That's not a huge problem. I do have them, so that's good. The watch itself, the dial is fantastic. Isn't that dial beautiful? Look at that. Because the thing with Seiko, for some reason, they make their dive watches, and they make them with loom that is reactive to moisture. And also the white frosted coating on this Seiko is also reactive to moisture. It turns black. It's really annoying. You've got some loss to your chapter marks here. That's real typical. It happens when you get moisture inside a watch. These marks sort of steam off the dial. It's just what they do. Your hand surface is actually great. The chrome is really bright. When I see this darkening like this, with the chrome surface being good, what I will usually find is that the watch got a blast of moisture inside. And the moisture picked up oil from the watch, and it steamed it into this loom. So it protects the hand metal, so the metal's good. The loom turns this weird black color, and that is typically oil soaked. So what I strongly recommend, there's no value to keeping this old gross loom. There's no value at all, because it's also oil soaked and it's a danger to the watch. But the hands are good. I have a type of loom that I invented that mimics original Seiko loom. So we just exactly for this purpose, when we have a good dial, we want the hands to match. And so that's what I would recommend. I have other kinds of loom too, but I would go this route because your dial is so nice. I can even save your original pink pip. We would just reloom this white here and reloom these hands, leave the dial as it is, and then leave the rest of it. I really like the wear on this insert. I think that's great looking. It's a nice watch. It's a nice watch. It needs service. Needs a lower mainspring arbor port done. I didn't check that. Hacking works.